Virgo, you are taking on a new spiritual perspective with me, Rich. And this is huge for the Virgos, okay? Virgos are the first one to tell you everything that's wrong with them. Everything with cliff notes and subtext at the bottom and a dictionary to define the terms. Here's all the things wrong with me. Now, usually it's maybe true, okay? Maybe you see that opportunity for success or whatever. But that spiritual perspective of half empty versus half full, here's all the things great about me. And I'm working on a few things versus here's the things bad about me. And I've only got one or two things to be happy about. So this is a half full, half empty thing for Virgos and Virgo risings, basically. When it comes to the way you look at yourself, it's time to see yourself as half full instead of half empty. That's the best way to look at it. I think that's the spiritual perspective. Now, the way you treat yourself needs an attitude adjustment. Mostly this is in the mind. I've never met anyone harsher than a Virgo rising or a Virgo in their own mind against themselves. You all really beat yourself to death. You really do. It's not pretty. Okay. And so you need a mental mind adjustment about the way you talk to yourself, the way you treat yourself, the way you respond to yourself. You wouldn't tolerate it from someone else, but you tolerate it from yourself. So it's time for a new attitude about the way you talk to yourself, the way you treat yourself. Negative reinforcement is so passe. We haven't, it's just so, dark ages. Okay. No one uses negative reinforcement anymore. No one punishes anymore. So it's time to end the punisher in your self-treatment and in your mind. Now, you are at a place where you are at a point where you believe in yourself. Jupiter 11 says Virgos do now believe in themselves. If I put a gun to their head and force them to answer, they would say, yes, they believe in themselves. Yes, they do. And they will live up to that. They do believe in themselves. They know they are very, very capable. It's now time to take that credit of believing in yourself and believe that your life can change. So your strut, your disco is in the moment. It's time to boogie in the moment. It's time to celebrate in the moment. That also means your relationship to your body and your relationship to stress. It's not cool to be stressing out all the time. That's just so not cool. Look at Generation Alpha. They'll tell you it's not cool. All right. Generation Alpha is Pluto and Capricorn generation, by the way. The oldest of them is about 15 or 16 years old right now. So they'll tell you it's not cool. All right. It's not cool to be stressed out anymore. That's so old school. So take that belief in yourself and spend it on being cool in the moment.
It's serious joy, joy, joy.